Hello my dear viewers, welcome to my channel. Dear friends, we have learnt about latitudes and longitude, and today we are going to discuss about how to calculate time. Let's revise a few important topics of our previous session. As we discussed yesterday about 0 degree longitude and 180 degree west and east longitude. Why we are discussing this again about 0 degree longitude and 180 degree west and east longitude? Because these are very essential to determine day. These are very essential to start a new day. See, for example, this is 0 degree meridian. See, 180 degree east and west longitude is quite opposite of 0 degree meridian or Greenwich meridian. Okay, this is 0 degree meridian. Okay, it is also called as Greenwich mean time. Okay, 180 degree west and east, these are quite opposite of 0 degree meridian. Hence 180 west and east, these are called as anti-meridian. So that's what we are discussing. This is very essential, very important, because it is quite opposite of 0 degree longitude, and here it is a day, noon, here it will be night. Okay, it is a day, noon at a 0 degree longitude, night at a 180 degree longitude. Next, and again let's see about 180 degree and 0 degree calculations. See, this is 0 degree. Okay, 0 degree and 180 degree is here. 180 degree. Am I right? 180 degree is here. See, 180 degree, if we are counting from 0 degree to east, it is called as 180 degree east longitude. If we are counting this from west side, it is called as 180 degree west longitude. Okay, so this is a difference between one longitude only. We are calculating twice. There is only one longitude, but we are coming from west, it is called as a west longitude. If you are counting this from the east, it is considered as eastern longitude. Okay, next, see, in our textbook they have mentioned about how to calculate time. Okay, it's very important. So if you know the calculation procedure, then very easily you can calculate the time between one country and another country. So that's what this topic also very important. See, one point you understand that when the sun reaches highest point. Okay, when sun reaches highest point in the sky in noon, in afternoon. Am I right? Sun reaches its highest point in noon, afternoon time only. Sun reaches its highest point. So this is called as solar noon. It is called as solar noon. It is not mentioned in our textbook, but you can gain a knowledge. It's also very important. When sun is on your overhead, it is called as solar noon. Mitta madhyanam. In Telugulo దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే మిట్ట మధ్యాహ్నం అంటే ఎప్పుడు 12 pm. What? 12 pm, madhyanam, 12 pm. So this is called as 12 pm time can be considered as solar noon, because sun's position in the sky is highest position. Sun is on our overhead. For example, there are so many longitudes are there. So from on this longitude, if sun's position on this particular longitude. So many countries are there, A, B, C, D, E, F, a number of countries are there, XYZ countries are there. So the noon can happens at the same time among this all the nations, all these countries. Noon is in all the countries, which countries are located on particular longitude. లాంగిట్యూడ్ మీద ఉన్నటువంటి అన్ని దేశాల్లో ఒకేసారి ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, మిడ్ డే హ్యాపెన్స్ ఆన్ పర్టిక్యులర్ లాంగిట్యూడ్ ఎట్ ఎ సేమ్ టైమ్. లెట్స్ సీ calculation of time. Calculation of times, very important. See, Sir Stanford Fleming, it is not mentioned in our book. Stanford Fleming. Sir Stanford Fleming in 1884, Stanford Fleming, he came with a new procedure. He came with a new method, that is time zone method. So what is time zone method? Why he introduced this time zone method? Because as you know that Earth spins 360 degrees in a day. Earth spins 360 degrees in a day. So in a day means what? 24 hours. So 360 degrees. To spin 360 degrees, it take 24 hours. That means to spin 15 degrees, it will take 1 hour. Okay, or to spin one longitude, it take 4 minutes time. Okay, to cross one longitude to another longitude, to move from one longitude to another longitude, it will take 4 minutes time. Earth takes 4 minutes time for its sun's position to move. Okay, sun's position to move, it will take 4 minutes time. Very important. Earth takes 4 minutes to move sun's position. Okay, sun's position, so it takes 4 minutes time. I repeat again, it's very important. This is very important. Earth takes 4 minutes time to move 1 degree towards to the sun's position. It take 4 minutes time. Earth takes 4 minutes for the sun position to move 1 degree longitude. I repeat, Earth takes 4 minutes for the sun's position to move 1 degree longitude. For example, this is our Earth. See, to move one longitude, so one longitude is there, sun's position is here. Okay, so to move to sun's position, to move 1 degree towards the sun's position, I repeat, to move 1 degree towards to the sun's position, for example, it is moving 1 degree towards to the sun's position, so it takes 4 minutes time. So it's very simple. 1 degree, to move 1 degree, 4 minutes time the Earth will take, and to move 15 degrees, 1 hour time it will be take, and to move complete 360 degrees, it is 24 hours time can be taken. So we can say that 15 degrees, if you take to move 15 degrees, so I said to move 1 degree longitude it take 4 minutes. So 15 degree, to move 15 degrees it take 60 minutes. 16 minutes is equal to 1 hour. 16 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So let's see how this calculation process and how we can calculate and how we can avoid the confusion about this calculation method. Let's see how to calculate the time and what is the procedure. For example, you consider this is a GMT. GMT means 0 degree longitude. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 longitude. 1 degree longitude, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree, and 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree longitude. The time is 6 a.m. Time is 6 a.m. 6 a.m. at a 0 degree longitude. Time at a 0 degree longitude 6 a.m. The time will be 6 hours 4 minutes at a 1 degree longitude. Then 2 degree longitude 6 hours 8 minutes. Then here again 6:12 and again 6:16. See here, to move 1 degree to another degree, to cover 1 degree to another degree distance, Earth it is taking 4 minutes time. So here the time will be 6 and here 5:56. Here time will be 5:52. Here the time will be 5:48. So like this, when you go towards to the west, you will lose your time. When you come towards east, you will gain the time. Okay, if you go west, you will lose your time. When you come to the east side, you will gain the time. So it is called as WLS. WLS means west, lose, subtract. It is called as east, gain, add. EGA means what? East, gain, add. East, gain, add. For example, you are in India or you are in London. If the time difference between India and London is, let's we calculate, and you can celebrate birthday twice. If you are in London, okay, see, our Indian time is 82 degree 30 east longitude is considered as Indian Standard Time. I repeat, 82 degree 30 east longitude is considered as Indian Standard Time. To avoid confusion, each and every country in the world have taken one longitude as the separate and standard time zone. Indian Standard Time. Bangladesh Standard Time. American Standard Time. Pakistan Standard Time. Because we need to avoid the confusion. So that's what. See, what is the time difference between India and London? See, for example, the time at GMT or Greenwich Mean Time. See, you once calculate 82 into 4. There are how many longitudes are there? 82 longitudes are there between India and London. Between India and London, there are 82 longitudes are there. If you calculate this 82 into 4, if you calculate, it comes approx 330. So 330 minutes. You convert this 330 minutes and 30 east longitude also there. There is 5.5 hours difference. 5.5 hours different. For example, it is 12 noon in India. For example, 12 noon in India. What will be the time in GMT? The time will be 6:30. What? 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. How many hours? 5.5 hours. India is ahead of 5.5 hours. If the time is 6:30, if time is 6:30 a.m. morning, time is 6:30 morning in London. Okay, London, they are waking up, they are getting fresh, they are getting ready, okay, to go to offices and school and colleges. India already, they are ready to go for the lunch because it is 12 noon. It is here 6:30 a.m. here 12 p.m. So this is the time difference. Now let's try to calculate another time zone, another country. On India and London, the time we calculated. So GMT is taken as a standard here. GMT, we are taking 0 degree longitude as a standard one. Okay, Tokyo is at a 100 degree longitude. Tokyo, Japan. Okay, Tokyo at a 100 degree longitude, and it is Jamaica. There is a Jamaica Jamaica at 10 degree west and here 100 degree east. So what is the time difference between Jamaica and Tokyo? Tokyo and Jamaica, what is the time difference? Here, how many longitudes are there? 10 longitudes are there. How many? 0 to 10, how many longitudes are there? 10 longitudes are there. So 10 longitudes. Here, 0 to 100, how many longitudes are there? 100 longitudes are there. Total, how many longitudes? 110 longitudes. 110, total 110 longitudes are there. 110 into 4. 110 into 4, how much? It is 440 minutes. So you convert to 440 minutes, it will come 7 hours 20 minutes time difference. Jamaica, the time difference between Jamaica and Tokyo. The time difference between Jamaica and Tokyo is 7 hours 20 minutes. The time difference between London, and 82 degree 30 east longitude is 5.5 hours. So this is a procedure. This is a procedure to calculate the time. See, in India, there are so many longitudes are going on. In India, so many longitudes are passing through India. For example, India, this is India. India, there are some longitudes are there. So many longitudes are there. But Indian taken this 82 and half east longitude is taken as Indian Standard Time. So here, this one, here, this is India located between 68.7 degree longitude to 97.25 degree longitude. So 68 is here, 68 longitude and 97 longitude. You take 97 and 68 including points, how much difference is there? 30 longitude differences are there, 30 longitudes. How many longitudes are there between 68, between west and east? Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat. Here what? Gujarat. And here what? Arunachal Pradesh. How many longitudes are there between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh? There are 30 longitudes are there, because India's west side, west longitude is 68 degrees 7 minutes. And India's east longitude is 97 degree 25 minutes. So if you normalize this all, there are 30 longitudes are there. What is our calculation? To move 15 degrees, how many time it will take to cross? It is 1 hour time. And for 30 degree, to move 30 degree, how many hours difference is there? 2 hours. So Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat, the time difference between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh, 2 hours. The time difference between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh, 2 hours. Why 2 hours? Because there are 30 longitudes are there between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. So for 30 into 4, 120 minutes. So 120 minutes means 2 hours time. So this is the procedure to count. See, but the sun rises at 5 o'clock only in Arunachal Pradesh. The sun rises 7 o'clock in Gujarat. To avoid these all things, we are following only one time. So one, that is 82 degree 30 east longitude. 82 degree 30 east longitude is called as Indian Standard Time. So like this, so many countries are having. India is a big country, but some countries are bigger than India, larger than India. So they are having different time zone. For example, Russia, this very large country, and it having 9 time zones, highest time zones. After that, USA and Canada both are having 6 time zones. For example, this is USA. Okay, those people are in this longitude, they follow particular time. Those people are in particular this longitude, they follow different time. Those people are in between this longitude, they follow different time. So like Russia also, those people are in which longitude they finalized, which longitude they considered as their standard time, they have to follow according to that. So this is how we can calculate the time and we can avoid the confusion. So hope you understand the different time zone. You, in our book there are a number of time zones were given. Once you see the map and you calculate the time zone by using this explanation, there are so many examples were given. 72 longitude, if you can take any longitude, you just add and subtract. You add and subtract, then finally answer will come. How many longitudes given? To cross each and every longitude it will take 4 minutes time. So hope you understand. By this calculation method we have successfully completed lesson number 1, 9th class. Our lesson is our earth. So wait for the next lesson, and very soon next lesson will be begin. Thank you all of you. Jai Hind.